Hello, you're watching HW News. This is me Anusha. Let's have a quick look at the headlines today. Uddhav Thackeray will take oath at Mumbai's Shivaji Park as Chief Minister of a Shiv Sena NCP Congress government this evening, 2 days after the BJP's Devendra Fadnavis resigned as Chief Minister and NCP's Ajit Pawar as his deputy, ahead of a trust vote ordered by the Supreme Court. Now, the Shiv Sena leader, who will be sworn in as the 18th Chief Minister of Maharashtra late on Wednesday evening, called up Prime Minister Narendra Modi and invited him to his oath ceremony. Now, Mr. Thackeray had earlier sent a letter to the Prime Minister as an invitation. Now, the ministers likely to be sworn in this evening are the Shiv Sena's Eknath Shinde, Subhash Desai, NCP's Jayant Patil and Chhagan Bhujbal, and Congress's Balasaheb Thorat and Ashok Chavan. The Congress will be given the post of Speaker, for which the name of former Chief Minister Prithviraj Chavan is being speculated. Of the 43 Maharashtra ministries, the Sena is likely to get 16, the NCP 15 and the Congress 12. The allocation of the ministries is yet to be decided, now indicating tough negotiation ahead. With the Congress getting the Speaker's post, the NCP has reportedly demanded an extra ministry. Now, a poster projecting Ajit Pawar as future Chief Minister of Maharashtra was seen in his home constituency in Baramati. The poster has photos of Ajit Pawar and his uncle Sharad Pawar, whose party is the key constituent of the newly formed Maha Vikas Aghadi with the Shiv Sena and the Congress. The poster came up on the eve of Uddhav Thackeray's oath ceremony in Mumbai today. The following scathing criticism from the opposition: BJP axed Pragya Singh Thakur from the 21-member consultative committee of Defence Ministry a day after the Bhopal MP made comments referring to Godse as a patriot. Now, as the opposition mounts a sharp attack on the BJP over the now expunged Remark, the party has also barred the Malegaon blast accused from attending its parliamentary meetings during the winter session. She has been removed from the BJP's defence panel. Now, reacting to this, Congress leader Rahul Gandhi said that Pragya Thakur has the heart of the RSS and BJP.
I already told them I don't comment on that. But still she continuously वो यही बात कही जा रही है. पहले भी मना के प्रधानमंत्री ने. That's the heart of the BJP, ना? That's the center of the BJP. That's the heart of the RSS. What can I say? So sir,
now, according to the recent development, Pragya Thakur is also likely to be expelled from the Bharatiya Janata Party. Now, moving on, counting of votes for the West Bengal and Uttarakhand by-elections has begun, with the final results expected to be declared by 5 p.m. today. Karimpur, Kharagpur, Sadar and Kaliaganj assembly seats in West Bengal and Uttarakhand's Pithoragarh seat went for the polls back on Monday, and around 75.34% of over 7 lakh electorate cast votes in the by-poll to 3 assembly seats in West Bengal amid allegations that the TMC activist orchestrated an attack on the BJP candidate from Karimpur segment, Jai Prakash Majumdar. The Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman said that the Indian economy may be facing a slowdown, but there is no danger of a recession taking hold. The government will make policy changes as and when required. Sitharaman said that the government had taken several measures to address issues faced by various sectors, including recapitalizing public sector bank and consolidating them.
If you're looking at the economy with a discerning view, you see that growth may have come down. But it's not a recession yet, or it won't be a recession ever. And therefore, yes ma'am, I did say that. So, consciously all of us have to rise above, because economy also has a very big foundation in sentiments. This house should have confidence, and this house shall have the confidence when I give all the data before you, so that we together as responsible members representing this Council of States, understand that the economy has got to be given a lot more support as we are trying to do, and that is done with an intention of keeping the growth up. So India's real GDP growth was at 6.4 at the end of 2009-14 five-year rule, whereas between 14 and 19, it was at 7.5. Let's first compare that. Second, the headline inflation, sir, between 2009 and 14, and between 14 and 19, the year when we closed 19, headline inflation at 2014 was 10.3, whereas when NDA-1 concluded in 2019, it was 4.5 only. Core inflation again, sir. Headline inflation minus food and energy is your core inflation. 2009 to 14, UPA 2 time. At 14, core inflation was 9.4, whereas 2014-19, at 19, it was 5.1 only. Then food inflation, sir. Between 2009 and 14, ending 14, it was 11.2. Food inflation, 11.2. And where was it? At 19 when NDA-1 finished? Just 3.5 only. I go to FDI inflows, sir, gross. FDI inflows gross, 2009 to 14, at 14, we are talking about $189.5 billion. Whereas when we finished in 19, it was $283.9 billion. Again, sir, foreign exchange reserves, some members mentioned about it. I'd like to give the comparison. Foreign exchange reserves at period end of 2009-14 was $304.2 billion, whereas at the period end 2014-19, it was $412.9 billion. I go over to some related to domestic demand. Demand was one of the things on which a lot of members, I remember Keshav Rao-ji also speaking about demand side. I just want to give you central government's period end liabilities to GDP. Liabilities to GDP ratio, 2009-14 period, ended with 52.2%, whereas it was only 49.4% at the end of 2014-19. The next data, sir, again relating to demand side, general government's period end liabilities to GDP, 67.1 at the time of 2014, five-year rule of UPA 2, whereas UPA 1, it just increased by 1 point, 67.3. Net portfolio investment, on which I've been questioned about why did you have to withdraw, you're favoring the suit boot. I'll give a complete reply on that, but let's look at the position, sir. Net portfolio investment at the end of 14, after UPA 2, was 59.1%, $1 billion, whereas NDA 1, ending March 19, sir, is that $59.1 billion has gone up to $67.2 billion. And the final one in this list is the external debt to GDP at a period end. External debt to GDP ratio, which is a percentage ratio. At the end of UPA 2, that is 2009-14, 23.9% was the external debt to GDP ratio, which came down. External debt to GDP came down within 5 years from 23.9 to 19.7, sir.
For updates, log on to www.hwnews.in.